Isekai, you know what it is, but in case you haven't, it's basically the genre of anime of being transported into another world. One isekai you probably know and probably watch is Sword Art Online. It's pretty much the one that got everyone into it, arguably. But let's be honest, it got everyone into it, and it pretty much started the whole harem thing too. ISEKAI QUARTET is a chibi crossover you'd probably think of in your dreams. I recently just watched a few episodes, and I was really surprised. At first, I wasn't really into spoof or parody series, such as that one time when Rock Lee fought Sasuke, or when Armin became the hottest girl in Attack on Titan High School, but this was a really good series. ISEKAI QUARTET takes the main protagonists of Konosuba, RE0, Overlord, and Tanya the Evil. These were all published by the same company, Kodawaka Corporation. The plot follows a strange button appearing in each of these worlds, and, well, you guessed it, of course they would all push it. The group of Konosuba soon meet the group of Overlord, and when they head into class, the group of Tanya is already in there. And there Subaru is the last group to arrive, showing up late with his harem. Fuck you, Ram. Stupid bitch. In case you didn't know, Kazuma was transported into another world when he died from a panic attack from, well, trying to save a girl who was in no immediate danger from a tractor, which he thought was a car going really fast. But the tractor was probably going at walking speed. When he died, he was granted one wish into this new world, and, well, being Kazuma, he wanted her to go with him, as a revenge for her laughing at him for that pathetic death. Subaru is the main protagonist of his world, and, well, basically he stepped into a 7-Eleven and stepped out into an entirely new world. And being the person that he is, he was actually pretty ecstatic to be there, before dying. A couple hundred times, of course. Tanya was isekai'd into a new world when, well, let's just say he used to be a salaryman. But he was killed by one of his clients, and transported into another world, into a body of a little girl. So that's a guy. He's basically a chap. And Ainz was isekai'd into his world when he logged into Final Fantasy XIV for Shadowbringers, but the server shut down, and, well, he never logged out. What I really love about this series, after watching just 2 episodes, is that the characters maintain their personalities, and their interactions with each other seem so genuine of what it would really be if this was all canon. Aqua sees the undead group and immediately tries to cast Turn Undead, and she actually does this in one of the episodes of Konosuba against another Lich. Darkness is still into BSDM, and Kazuma is still Kazuma. Ram is still a bitch, and Rem is still best girl. Subaru is still kind of like the hype man, who, when meeting new people, is always ecstatic and happy to get to know everyone. Tanya is still a little crazy, and a little hesitant to meet new people. And Ainz still pretty much maintains his pre-isekai personality of when before he logged in. A really interesting interaction was when Kazuma stared at Subaru, for a really long time. He probably knew that Subaru was also a fellow NEET, and could probably relate to him. If you watch Konosuba, I would compare the lightheartedness to that. This series isn't anything crazy like Tanya, or RE0, or Overlord. I would say this series is most like Konosuba in the fact that it's really lighthearted and comedic. However, we still get throwbacks to the original series that these animes came from. For example, Tanya is still kinda crazy, and, well, she still references things like trying to kill Being X. Anyway, give this anime a try. At first glance, it was just pretty much background noise to me while I was looking up hentai, but pretty soon it had all of my attention. I also love the opening, because all of the main protagonists, they just sing together. Where else can you find that? And the series alone is worth watching just with a super cool ending outro. But there's one isekai I wish the series included. One that trumps it all. The one isekai that started the whole entire genre. And I believe is the best isekai of its time and still is. Black Knight.